Hey, black folks, this is a black prepper here and a combat veteran. What are you seeing right here? You're seeing water. This is a natural home defense that I want people to check this out. So, I am a black doomsday prepper, and one of the first things that I do as soon as I move to a new property is I look for natural barriers and natural defenses. Now, you look at this. This is supposed to be a road here. And as you can see, this road, it is quite treacherous because of this divot that's coming because of this stream that comes naturally on my property. We've had U-Hauls come through here, Ford F-150, FedEx trucks. We've had, everything from Amazon trucks, everything, and they've all got stuck. I figured out a way to drive up this hill without getting stuck, but there are certain points in which you can do that without getting stuck. Now, my wife wants to fill this hole. The question becomes, why don't I want to fill it? Well, the reason is that it is unsafe. And that's the point. Because the only other way to get to my property from the road here is going up the side. And if you go up the side over here, that means I could be standing right up there, my rifle, my wife standing right there with her rifle, friend up there with their rifle, friend there with their rifle, and it's a funnel. A funnel right into a nice little trap without overlapping sectors of fire, as we recall in the military. So this is what we call a natural barrier and natural defense. And I could have filled this with sandbags. I was in the Army, of course. I could fill this pretty easily, but I chose not to. And the reason is that, well, like I said before, it is hard to drive up. And I kind of like that. Now, say, for example, it gets dry again because it's really, really wet outside. Say it gets dry again, though, this divot is harder to establish or maintain because it gets filled over time with dirt. Well, there's a spigot right there that I could just simulate the same thing, and it's connected to well water. So there's no way to stop it. I can literally just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I know for a fact that, one of the biggest things that I would worry about is some people with up-armored vehicles like Bearcats and MRAPs. Well, the thing about Bearcats and MRAPs, especially MRAPs, because I've ridden in them, I've driven them. Yeah. Yes. And I know they roll over. And if you look at those divots, it is made just ironically perfectly for the perfect rollover, or at least for you to stall for just a quick second to enact the next step of the plan. So I want you to understand something, black folks. You have to use your own property's features as a natural defense. Because I can put this on video, right? But unless you come and feel it, what are you gonna do? Okay. See, that's the whole thing. I really want to keep putting out videos like this to kind of show you how you can make natural defenses without having to, spend a bunch of money. Because this is almost as good as a spike strip, really. I'm talking about one guy lost a tire. Yeah, it's almost as good as a spike strip. So, you can use stuff like this to your advantage. If you have like a side road where you can still drive up, like I do there. I got an overlapping road where I can drive all the way around, the front of the property. But, that I want people to go that way if they're like an actual intruder, because then you fall into the actual traps that I got set up there. But, you make the main points of entry to your property the most unappealing as possible. That's what you want to do. So as you can see, this divot here, man, oh my gosh, right here is where it's caused a lot of people problems. And if you look, man, some of those grooves are pretty deep, bro. Like, yeah, as you can see. And so when people hit that, man, it's nasty. And so it's like hitting like a pothole, especially if you don't see it, because it's really dark out here. There's no street lights, none of that stuff. So that's why I'm not worried about, people worry about where I'm at, because good Lord, good luck finding me, man. Sometimes even I live here and I have trouble finding a place. So good luck with that. But as you can see, man, like You can use your property as a natural defense. You just got to find spots that you can exploit for that purpose. I use water because I know water can be used to shape things. Water is the sharpest knife in the universe. Um, as far as we know, it can cut anything. So I use water to make a natural defense, a natural spike strip, a natural pothole. You know, I'm from South Carolina. We are the kings of potholes in South Carolina, so we understand potholes. So I just kind of brought a little slice of home here.